3, 2, voices shall be heard in 1. No. Your voices shall not be heard. I shall turn down. Mute the music. And I will get rid of me and the many eyes. Just to build nice and lots of suspense, I'm going like as slow as I can. Or it could be because I'm lethally tired. I'll never admit which.
Hold up, you don't have a second source set for your pictures and us?
Source. Huh? Nandeo?
You can have... Have you ever seen my videos how it goes from the starting soon and then it swaps over within like a second or so of their live stream?
Oh, that I don't know how to do
You
that.
could have... my head.
Hey, don't bother.
My sleepy head.
Huh.
I'm gonna show you later.
Just take a step back. I didn't want to ask you because I was already bummed I had spoiled the music, which was supposed to be a surprise.
Dude, if you want assistance, then ask.
Yeah, I just wanted to surprise you.
Me, ask Val. She's got similar knowledge.
Yeah, I just wanted to surprise you guys with this. I wanted to be like, you know what, my players are badass. I love my players. Here's a surprise for my players.
You cursed me with all of your faces.
Yeah. So I just gave you guys a little surprise, a little present, especially as a thank you for all the fun, chaos, insanity, especially since I have a feeling it's only going to get better and better. I feel like this is only the start. Now, are you two ready to begin?
Yep. Ready.
As best as one can possibly be with some sleep deprivation.
Yeah. Believe me, we all feel it, unfortunately. Yeah. After what seemed like an arduous, bordering on almost torturous fight, Argamon, in his demon god mode, has been wrenched away from Kai. The deity freed and thanks you. It is shortly after the knowledge finally sinks in that you have won, that Argamon, that King Midos lies dead, with a hole in his stomach. Shortly after it has that chance to sink in, the clouds become black as sackcloth. The clouds become very thick.
I hate to communicate you, but he got shattered.
Sorry. I thought you pulled them out, then shattered them.
No, we just shattered him.
Oh! Oh no.
I was immediately gonna go to my brother after.
I'm just gonna retcon this one and say that you pulled them out first.
Okay.
Or that she cut them out. One of those two. Just for the sake of preservation.
I'm gonna retcon a moment where I went ahead and put my arm down his throat and yanked my...
Oh, that's what you did.
Out.
That's what you did.
That was my plan.
Okay, you at least pulled them out before the shattering.
That was the plan.
Cool. Okay. You pulled them out, thank God. I'm gonna say it still doesn't look pleasant. For obvious reasons. A hand is being shoved down someone's throat. Wait, no. I forgot, he is a giant lava worm. It probably doesn't look that bad. The shattering part does look bad, let's say. In fact, as an apology for being a space cadet, I'm going to say that not only did you shatter him good like. Like to the point of where he almost looks like an exploded alien carcass in a movie.
Nice.
Almost as if he was blown up from the inside out. Blech. Freya, is there anything you would like to have as a moment before we go past the fact that the king is dead? All death to the
Mm,
king.
let's see. I guess I would look around in excitement and just let out like a kind of victory war cry kind of a thing.
I imagine it's mixed with a wolf's howl.
Yes.
I'm gonna say it is mixed with the wolf's howl, not because of you necessarily, but because Lucimon is also celebrating your victory, and she is so
Yeah.
happy and excited that she is not being quiet about it. So as you celebrate the death of this abhorrent monster, this rotten, disturbed tyrant, you feel cold touch both of your noses. Then another. Then another. And another. Do you look up?
Me personally, I think I'd be by my brother and not looking up.
Okay. You see your brother, he is out cold. He is drained physically. Not no. PC, what the fuck? I don't need a weather update right now. Anyways. Your brother is unconscious, is what I was gonna say. Ugh. Nice PC. Screw you, man.
Oof.
Sorry, like I said, allergy attack. Anyways, so your brother's out cold. Would you like to do or say anything?
I think I just hold him and embrace him while he's out cold.
Okay. Um, you know what? Because I think it's funny. You're probably out cold. Because you did just do
Can we
something.
say that I go out cold the moment I hug him?
Yeah. I'm gonna say, as you are hugging your brother, you are out cold from the exhaust finally, like, hitting you. Because you didn't just turn into a friggin' deity. If that's not exhausting, I call bull. Freya, right now you are the only one conscious. Would you like to look at the sky?
Yeah, I would.
It is snowing! A lot! Fast! Much! Puffy! Sticky!
In that case, I would say that I just kind of close my eyes and release and just relax and let the feeling of the snow cool me off.
Roll perception.
Oh, perception. Where are you? Ah, there we go.
A 15, my lord.
Okay. um, that's a pretty decent success. So I'm gonna say, as you start to relax, there's slowly like a ticking inside your head, and then finally there's a slight click. You realize those two are out cold, with nothing to cover them from the snow, and you have nothing to cover yourself from the snow. And you can easily tell from the clouds, this is going to last a while. A good, long while. And right now you have no cover. Not you or them. Or the two sleeping brothers. Or, yeah.
I'd probably start looking around for some shelter.
I would.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, you're all taking 2 damage.
Oh?
Yeah. Plaz, you're taking 4.
Is this cold damage?
Yep.
I'm gonna die out here.
We'll see. So, would you like to roll investigation to find someplace to get in? Because you realize the snow is starting to burn a little.
I'm still unconscious, yeah.
Oh no, her. The only one awake.
I'm gonna die out here. All this, me and my brother gonna die in the snow.
Smab, roll me a d20. While she rolls me investigation.
Alright. She gets 15 on investigation. I got a 13.
Okay. Smab, I'm gonna say that that's just good enough to the point of where you can choose whether you'd like to stay sleeping through this or if you would like for that to jar you awake. To you, madam, you do see, it's not amazing. It is a pretty nice and acceptable building. Looks like the best kept up building in the whole lot. And it's the temple where Kai was originally guarding and then chased you.
Hmm.
Not only is it like the best kept up building, you also feel like that's probably like the closest building. So, what have you decided, Smabsy?
I'll crack open an eye to see what's going on. I'm gonna grab my bro and I'm gonna crawl my way to the nearest safe spot, whether it's proper or not.
Yeah, unfortunately, the closest building is also the most proper one in a twisted irony.
Shit, I'm taking damage getting there.
As an, I'm
My legs don't want to work.
I'm sure as a writer for you, this is just oozing with irony to the point of probably making you chuckle a little. I assume, because the odds
Cursed by writer's folly.
your writer's probably is telling you, "Wow, the only building that is safe and is near is also the very temple, the only temple in town." Huh. So yeah, let's see. Smab take a 6, and then 3s. Now, run like you store sheet. Roll athletics.
I crawl as fast like I stole shit with my brother in toward my middle arm. 'Cause it's got the grip of iron.
Mm. You might. Jokes aside, would you like to help these two?
Yes, I'm gonna go up to them and try to help them as best I can to get to the temple.
How do you do so?
Yeah.
Hmm. I guess I would try to help Plasma stay upright, like, hold on to her and bring her with me and have her hold on to her brother.
Mm. I
Mhm.
I will accept this assistance.
Okay. So, thanks for that, you do manage to get there at a really decent pace. Only taking. Let's see. So it's 9 damage in your case, Mab. And 6 damage for everyone else.
Damn.
Now,
I'm just moving bleary eyed, probably stumbling over a few things as I'm being helped.
as you get inside, you are kind of relieved to see that the roof is not going to let any snow in. It's got some candles that are mass enough to the point of where it en masse enough to the point of providing a little bit of warmth. Um, do you head back to sleep?
I'd probably just lay there, bleary eyed, a lot of pain, and heavily exhausted.
Huh.
With
So,
only one eye just barely cracked open.
um, what about you, Frey? Would you like to take a nap already?
Hmm?
Would you like to take a nap already?
No.
Mm.
I think what I do is I check on the two, like, just to make sure they're okay and there's no, like, immediate emergency kind of a thing.
Mm. Hmm. I'm gonna have you roll medicine.
Okay.
Because of the type of medicine being required here lining up a little too well with your own, I'm gonna say advantage.
Then she gets 16, my lord.
Okay. You can tell that there's something not quite right. It's almost as if you could tell that not only is Smab slowly becoming weaker, but you can also tell that the brother is, I wouldn't say improving, he is almost stagnant. By the way, Smab, you're taking more damage.
Okay.
5.
Oh my goodness, is he draining the life from him?
Ooh. Yeah, that's a cool idea for the future, but no. No. What you can tell is that, in a sense, these two have somehow managed to reach a point of exhaustion that is almost sapping them.
Mm-hmm.
They're both just kind of at that stage. The only reason the brother is stagnant is because he's out cold. So congratulations, you need to force Plasmon to sleep. Have fun with that.
Oh.
Oh no.
And I'm going to keep rolling damage until Plasmon sleeps, by the way.
Oh no.
Mm-hmm.
This is how I die, folks, refusing to go to bed.
All the while snow's building outside. You get to die surrounded by snow. Aren't you happy?
Yay!
Can I attempt to use cure wounds on both of them in the hope that Plasma would relax and fall asleep.
I'm gonna say this would be probably like a stopgap because it's not really treating the. Because I don't think cure wounds affects exhaustion. I think that would be like cure something else. I think I'm gonna say this will not treat the core problem, but it would give Smab health back.
Okay.
The spell restoration deals with exhaustion.
Thank you.
And that's like a cleric and paladin thing.
Yeah. Unfortunately, unless you took a specific feat, you do not have that spell, I'm afraid.
Yeah.
Another point of damage by this map.
Well, I need to know how much I heal first, if she's healing.
Is she healing though?
Yeah.
Click your heal button. Five damage. Sorry, 5 health. Oh, they.
You just lost another one, so 4.
Oh, 4. I'd like to attempt in my shitty state to at least be as close to my brother as possible.
Completely. You two are now cuddling. Congrats. I call it cuddling because you haven't seen each other forever, so I doubt you'll control yourself in a hug. And it'll be a tight hug.
It's the untightest hug ever, because it's just the tightest I can do with my shitty position.
Yeah. What you got next, Freya? Meanwhile, I'm about to roll.
I guess I.
6, ma'am.
Maybe I'll try and investigate around the temple to see if there's something that might be causing the damage to the health.
Sweetie, you already figured out the damage to the health.
Wait, what?
Yeah, it's exhaust.
Exhaust.
It is the exhaust that is causing
Think
the
of it like working at a black company in Japan. You work yourself to the bone and
someone got
That's
it.
what I've just done.
Someone got
I've
it.
essentially set myself up to be a black company in my body.
Exactly. I was so glad someone get it. I was worried it was too subtle.
Think of it like cancer slowly taking me out.
Yeah.
It helps.
Maybe I could try making a tea that would make Plasmon sleep.
Are you wanting to use your knowledge of medicine for this?
Sure.
Okay. I'm going to say you've made this so much that I'm going to say it does work. I'm sorry, Smabsy. But with her background, I kind of feel like it would almost like be impossible for it to fail. But also, I am going to have you still roll medicine just to see how effective it is.
Well, I'd see it working just on the simple fact I'm so exhausted I could not try to stop it.
Yeah. I'm still going to just have roll, but this is more not
That's
for a roll of
18, my lord.
Ooh, okay. Congratulations, Mab. You drink this tea. You are blacked the fuck out. Like Floyd Mayweather beat your ass. Type out.
I just imagine they put a finger in my mouth, open my mouth, put the tea in my mouth, then just plug my nose and I'm forced to swallow.
Kind of.
So that my body can get it proper.
It's kind of like that, but then shortly afterwards you're just almost like a brick hitting the mat. You just
Oh,
donk.
my eye, as I fall asleep, my eye is still cracked open. You see the white of my eye just go gray as I slip to unconscious.
So bring back all your health. And I have good news for you. Once you've done that, you're gonna get temp health. And not a small amount.
Okay.
Nice. So whatever I rolled here, you were gonna go 4 times that. So that's 20 health.
20 temp HP.
Mm.
Yay.
If only it didn't roll to the 5, you would have gotten a lot more. Now, Freya. Freya. As you have Smab asleep, off in the distance you can hear bells jingling. You're not sure where. You can just hear some bells jingling in the distance. You're not sure if it's just the wind causing the chimes in the square to make more noise than normal, or what. But you can hear jingling. What would you like to do?
Hmm. I think I would get up to see if I can somehow locate the source, like where it's coming from.
It's such a funny thing. You head outside, it's easier to hear, but it almost sounds like it's coming from above you. Huh. Almost weirdly sounds like it's coming from the roof or some shit.
In that case, I'd say I'm gonna make my way up quietly and slowly, cautiously, to
Sneak
see
roll.
if it's up there.
Sneak roll. I am going to say that you can add a 2 to this.
Alright, what am I rolling?
Sneak. Stealth.
That's a 12 with the plus on it.
Okay. As you come up, you see a figure. I hope you guys still have the stream going.
Yay!
You see this. And despite its short stature, you hear almost a deep, booming voice. Let's see now. Here's little Plaz. Here's Freya.
And non-copyrighted Christmas music plays in his wake.
Oh. Such good children. And as he turns around, he sees you. And just stops dead in his tracks. He already has like a rosy cheek. But now his cheeks are even redder. It is painfully easy to tell that he is a bit embarrassed and blushing a little. How much did you hear?
Um, some of it?
See, he almost like starts to sidestep until he is like completely hidden by by a sleigh. The reindeers are just kind of like looking back at him, like, what the fuck is he doing? Do we got shit to do today? Come on. How one of the reindeers just stands up, starts tapping his wrist, and like asking, "What the hell? We gotta go." Before you ask, no, he doesn't have a red nose. He has a green nose.
Oh.
His name isn't
And
Rudolph.
his name is Robert.
His name is Randy. Randy the green-nosed reindeer. So.
Gerald.
Oh.
I just looked at the reindeer and then the man in amusement and confusion.
I'm sorry, I was too busy laughing my ass off. What'd you just say?
I said that I go between the reindeer and the man with a bit of amusement and confusion on my face.
You kind of just see him like crouched into a ball. His hands have not moved. He's still holding the presents just in his hands as he's like clearly having like a panic attack. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! I know. What do I do? This is so embarrassing. Oh my god, this hasn't happened in 6 centuries. Oh my god! 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 Oh my god!
Meanwhile, as he's doing that, I search on my person to see if I have anything to offer to him as a snack, and like slowly approach and
Oh,
ask what he's like.
I thought you were about to try and rob Santa.
No.
Okay.
Oh god, that
Pick
would
him
be
up, bitch.
Uh, I mean, there's a lot of movement on the roof. I'm gonna say, Smab, if you want to wake up feeling better, you can, just because of all the
Conscious friend.
like, there's a lot of noise being done here. There's reindeer moving around, wondering what the hell Santa's doing. There's Santa who's having a panic attack. Her who's walking towards him and trying to calm him down.
You underestimate the power of the unconscious, my friend.
Fair enough. I figured I'd give you the choice though, because that's a lot of noise already.
When
Oh.
you're unconscious, there ain't no noise waking you up. It's like being in a coma.
Huh. My unconscious is very strange then. Good to know. Anyways, I'll have to know you again. I'm gonna say, describe to me what you would have on you. Because I'm not. No.
maybe like some kind of like a sweet biscuit or something.
Okay. Let's see. As you approach, the reindeer just like stare at you for a second. And then they almost just like, you see what we have to put up with? Like, with a hoof, they're just like, do you see what we have to put up with? You approach Santa. You manage to make a crunch noise on some snow, just loud enough for him to go, "Hey," and slowly turn to you. Yes. Now, what are you doing up this late, sweet little girl? Don't you know you should be resting?
I was taking care of my friends, and then I heard you up here, so I came to find out what you were doing.
His hands just kind of slowly drop down to around his waist, and he's like, "Oh, you really are a sweet girl, Freya. Wonderful girl. Here. Normally I don't do it this way, but here." And he hands you It is a small, like, red box.
I say thank you and I give him the biscuit in return.
Ooh, biscuit. It's like, you can clearly tell he eats a lot because it's just like gone in a couple seconds. It's almost like, you ever seen a paper shredder? It's kind of like, zoop, gone. Do you open the box right now?
Um, I inspect it for a moment, but I hold on to it.
Okay. Now, if you don't mind, I've got to sneak down and give Plaz her gift. It wouldn't do. Um, as he looks right at the roof, he just kind of hovers a hand over it, does a little motion with his hand, and all of a sudden, a chimney is made out of nowhere. The entirety of the roof has been altered. There's now a chimney straight down into the temple.
What?
Do you follow him?
Yes.
So he goes down, and he doesn't even like try and like slow down. He just jumps. And then as he does, you realize that he levitates himself off of the ground at the last second. You get to see this because I assume you're probably like following immediately after.
Yeah.
So yeah, you see him kind of just sort of levitate himself for a second and then slowly, quietly walk out. His stance hasn't changed and yet no noise is being made. He goes and he puts a present and then pulls out another one. Poor Kai. Here you go, kid. Alright. Time to get back to work. He like goes right past you. Goes right underneath the chimney. And with a motion of his hands, flies up. Do you look upwards?
Yeah, I do.
You see him fly up, 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 and out the chimney. The chimney was not a short distance. What would you like to do?
I think I just smile as he's leaving and I quietly say thank you.
In your head, you hear, no need, no need. I am Santamon, after all. This is what I do. Take good care of each other, and keep being a very good girl. You can almost feel him like boop your nose a little. And then silence again. The only thing that ever signed he was here was the sound of the jingling becoming farther and farther away, along with a ho 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 Merry. And it's gone. Would you like to open your gift? Or are you going to wait for Plaz and Kai to wake up?
Yeah, I was gonna say that I'll wait for them to wake up, so I just kind of, find a little spot somewhere and just rest.
Okay. Congratulations, everyone! You have all your health back that I took away from being an evil genius. I'm gonna say it's not like quick. It's very groggy, very dazed. Honestly, Smeb, you and Kai feel like shit. You feel like you guys just got put through a grinder alive. That's how rough you're feeling.
The calcium of my bones ache as bad as my bones do.
Yeah, pretty much. You feel miserable. And that is almost putting it far, far too lightly. And I have to find the picture.
I would say I'm still a tad bleary-eyed.
Oh, yeah. You're bleary eyed. You probably can't tell which way is up. You feel like crap in every sense of the word.
Hey, look, that's a blue mass of haze.
Yeah, I feel like that's the good end. Like, that's the good end of your sight coming back a good bit of the way. Oh, hey, look! Blue smear. Sorry, having some minor technical difficulties. Shouldn't be too much
It
longer.
wouldn't be me existing in a stream if there wasn't one.
True. Very true. Yeah. There. Holy crap. Why do I always gotta find the weird bugs? The weird kinks.
In the machine. Oh no, his head is gone.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I made a story arc change. He's now a Doulahan.
Oh no.
Yeah. Yeah, he's now a Dragon Doulahan combo.
Oh my.
Yeah. Alright. Alright. Thank you. Sheesh. Alright. You wake up. You see Kai slowly waking up as well. What happened? Bus. Who hit me? He like sort of sits up, but it's very clearly half-hearted, and he's not able to see shite yet. What's with the giant mass of black? I can't see shit. Where am I? Donk. He just plops right back down. Can't keep himself up any longer. He's awake. He's just definitely not there yet. Let's see. Would any of you like to say or do anything before we get to the next bit?
I'd say I'd probably brew a tea for pain and give it to the both of them so they can have some relief.
Okay.
Are we getting a tea brewing roll?
Again, this is something so heavily in Rail House. I'm just gonna say it succeeds, but I wouldn't mind a quality roll instead of a actual with if it works or not. Because again, this is so in a Rail House to say it fails seems kind of idiotic.
That'd be like a D20 +3 for proficiency.
I'm gonna say roll medicine.
Oh,
That's-
medicine.
You're-
Okay.
Roll medicine. It is not for hit or fail. It is simply for how strong is it.
Without advantage, 11.
I'm gonna say, because this is even easier than the sleep one, I'm gonna say you can have it the advantage. What would that be?
15, my lord.
Okay. She hands this to you. You both take a sip. At first, it's just like, ooh, tea. And then it's suddenly like, oh, I see shit again. It just kind of happens without you really noticing it truly.
I thought it was to take away the pain.
Oh, yeah, it did. It did. You didn't notice it, but it did. It was strong enough to the point where at first all you thought of was, ooh, this is good tea. And then all of a sudden you feel great. Not fight Floyd Mayweather great, but feel great. Like you could go for a run right now. Okay, you both feel great now after that tea. And I mean, your brother especially appreciates it because he is a huge tea guy. Oh, hey. That joint paint's gone. Ain't that neat? I'm gonna say he's not used to being in this form he's in. So kinda you do get lightly whacked by the tail.
I'm just laying on the ground. I haven't gotten up.
Then how'd you drink the tea?
I can lay on the ground and sip. We didn't mention what these cups or anything is made out of. It could have been given straight from the spout, for all I know.
Okay, it's definitely not coming straight out the spout unless you want your mouth burned to hell and be taking some damage.
I'm a fire type, damn you!
Okay, fine. That is 20 cut in half, so 10. There you go.
It was nice and warm.
The people who don't want to take damage, please don't drink directly from the spout. I don't need to.
I just roll over, grab, drink, roll, put back down, lay down, stay down. Gremlin is to no. No. I know, get up.
Yeah,
Gremlin energy gone.
Gremlin, you feel better. Across the board. Your exhaust is gone. You're not going to be taking no damage now for the exhaust. You technically can play this however you want, but I'm just going to tell you right now, objectively and factually, you are better by a lot. As I said, if you wanted to, you could go for a run pretty easily. That's how much better you are. But, by all means, play it how you want, obviously.
I'm gonna just starfish on the ground.
I think Kai's probably up. He is slowly realizing he has a tail, wings, and there's suddenly a giant sword in his hand.
Oh my goodness.
And I mean, like, it is giant, and I wouldn't say he himself is, but he is pretty tall. Pretty massive. Right now,
Think of it like a Zweihander.
he is standing at grand total 10 feet tall.
Yo, he's large.
Yeah. And mind you, that's not counting the horns, which add an extra foot. So yeah, he is, as the picture suggests, there's a lot of green and then there's some black. That black is basically almost seems like oxidized stone. His horns have a curl and spiralized look to them. They are also black as pitch. The sword, it almost looks to be of just stone. Like at first, it doesn't look like anything more than just a giant, massive slab of stone. And Smav, you weren't far off. It's a claymore.
Mm.
And he's got it in one hand, no effort.
It was too rough to be called a blade. Too big to be used for much else.
Mm-hmm. He's a big
It
blade.
rips and tears instead of slashes. It is. Insert name here.
I am going to give you some of his character sheet. I will not give you all of it for the sake of evil. But I'll give you some.
It is the bramble blade.
So, the thing about this, brace yourself for one. Because he is built different. He is very built different. I argue he bit of a freak.
Well, we're like 4 and 5 feet tall. He's like double us and more. We have to actually crane our necks up.
T E T E. Okay, I guess that's weird. Let's see if it's just an issue of that. Huh, there's that. Save that change. I will speed this along. I do apologize. Turns out on vacation I forgot some shite.
Okay.
Why I didn't think to do this, I don't really know. That's nice solid flub up.
Sounds like it finally stopped raining.
Well, that's good.
Yo, you got our rain from yesterday.
Mm.
It just would not stop for a while there.
And I think we're supposed to have rain for most of the day, kind of like off and on.
Mm.
Almost done. There's Pharisees. wish I would have had this stuff pre-set up. But that is the price of stupidities.
No, I'm not stupid.
I'm just going to call it Claymore just so you know that this is the weapon. To make it a little easier. I will give it its proper name later on.
Right. Between the two of us, we have 7 transformations.
Holy crap.
Yeah, between the 3 of us.
Nice.
At least that we have access to.
Mm-hmm.
That number will go up later.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm going to put this in the description, just so you can, so it doesn't mess with your head a little bit. He has increased reach with his weapon.
Oh, you
Double.
got reach.
Oh, he got good reach. He got 15 feet reach with his weapon.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah. There are a couple reasons for that. I will go into those when we end the stream. And so for right now, just I'm going to type out 15 feet is what it can do. And then I'll explain why later. Deal?
Sure.
Good God, this guy's got the better charisma out of the both of us.
Yes, but his overall skill with street smarts, though, is... No. Very much no. He does not have a spell, but he does have one thing. A special ability he can proc.
He's got a signature?
Oh yeah, he's got a signature.
Like me?
Oh yeah, he's got a signature, but it doesn't do damage.
Oh.
It's something a little different.
I wonder when Freya's gonna get a signature move.
Oh, she has it. She hasn't used it at all. It's a healing move as well, and a support move. She doesn't use it.
I guess we'll figure out what the signature move is whenever it's implemented.
Yeah.
So I hope everyone has enjoyed the session so far, despite me being a sleepy turkey.
Yeah, we're all very sleep deprived and tired, unfortunately.
We were up late.
We're up late.
Nah,
I didn't fall asleep until like 6 a.m.
I went to sleep at 2:30.
This doesn't help. Warframe tried to screw with me, and it succeeded. It gave me finally the affinity booster I've been needing for like 11 days. Not counting.
Oh.
Yeah. I've been needing that booster to finish some really crappy weapons. If you're anyone out there, never touch the Penta. It sucks dick.
Hey, some people might find the Penta fun.
Oh, it's awful. If
There
it
might be one person out there that likes it.
with no mods, it is the worst. That's including the MK
You
stuff.
can say that about most guns.
I mean, like, including the MKs unupgraded, this is still worse than them. It is so awfully slow. It damages you every time you blow it up if you're not friggin' keeping it far enough away from you. Freaking hell, it is so slow. So slow for everything. Shooting, reloading. It only comes with a max of 20 5 ammo in the first start of the match. So, no, the Mark 1 weapons are so much better, or Mark 2, whatever. They're just so much better. Um,
I will be right back.
Take your time.
Okay.
Sorry this is taking me so long.
Okay.
I will go further into this ability later. For right now, I'm just gonna give you what's like needed.
Uh,
Ugh.
so we're level 9, yeah?
Yep.
Apparently I haven't leveled my base form in 2 levels.
Okay, probably fix that before we go further. It's a good thing she did leave. I gave you time to fix your stuff.
Anything goes for my second form.
Okay. What? Sorry,
Same goes for base form.
yeah, get your base form caught up to where we're at. Yeah. All your stuff is still level 9, even though they're different forms with different functions.
And
basically.
Zerker's level 7 too, so I gotta put them proper.
Did you keep anyone up to date?
I'm wondering if I did.
Oh, Lloyd. So does that mean in the last fight, you were level 7 when everyone was supposed to be level 9?
Yes.
That's great. uh... Oh, boy.
Oh no, it's worse. It's worse, my friend.
Oh.
Phantom was level 6. I nerfed myself when I went Phantom.
Why? Why did you do this to yourself? I don't.
But it's all proper for me now.
Is it?
Hey, Freya's base form is level 6.
No, it's level 9 too!
Nope.
Oh my god, there's none of her stuff corrected either.
HP isn't either.
Please fix quick.
They're all level 6.
You gotta be shitting me.
Nope.
Saberlucimon 9.
I'm just fixing them now.
Valhalla 7. Wow. Yeah. One of the many reasons why I kind of wish that we were in a point of where you guys could each take care of your own sheets, but can't be helped.
And I'm also calculating in the HP buffs as well. But now they're all proper level.
Yeah, they're probably missing their stuff still, though. Which, I mean, we can't help that. There's just not.
Well, if they need to see their stuff, then they can check D&D Beyond.
The problem is, though, is that she can't really fill in anything from D&D Beyond to here because it's using the phone.
No, but she can look at her spells and stuff there and
No.
see what she might want to use.
Yeah. Okay, this might be complaining, but I kind of wish it was a little easier to do this thing on a phone. This way, there wouldn't be as much of a pain in the ass.
Yeah.
Just a thought.
Roll20 doesn't care much about phone people.
True. True.
Like, I'm pretty sure that if they have a phone app, it's not 100%.
Oh, they don't. You have to basically access it through your search engine on your phone.
Okay. Sorry about that. I'm back.
Welcome back. We have a comedy story for you. Where you guys were all supposed to be level 9, you were below level. You were
Wait, what?
most of your characters were level 6. You're supposed to be level 9. Smaz's characters mostly were level 7. They're supposed to be level 9.
And my ultimate form, Phantom, was level 6.
And needed to be level 9.
My final level nerfed. My final form nerfed me.
You were also nerfed. Valhallamon was level 7. Needed to be level 9.
Yeah. So we've been true underdogs. We've been fighting people nowhere close to our level. Our to hit score was meant to be a +1.
Come on, the worst part? You're still going to be fighting above your level, but now... Yeah.
We'll be closer to the gap.
Oh, no.
The
Not by much.
thigh gap.
Not by much at all. No. Depends on you, I guess, is the more way to put it. We'll see how that goes. Because I know my players well enough by now that I expect chaos and insanity. Lots and...
And also
Lots.
forgetting to level them up.
Yeah, I expect that too. Oh. My YouTube channel fixed itself for a second there. That's cool.
Yay!
It did this weird thing where it put freaking the chat box like between the how long we've been streaming stuff, which was really weird and random.
That's annoying.
You know what? I don't normally like my OVAs, but I'm already having a lot of fun. So there. Yes, I gave myself a like for once.
Cringe.
Right? Gross.
Detected.
Gross, right?
There's no law against it, though.
True. Now, so I'm gonna say, it's been a few hours. Fair?
Sure.
Been a few hours. It sounds like the snow is stopping outside.
Oh.
Do you try to open the door?
There was a door?
Yeah, how do you think you got in the temple? It's not magic.
I thought it was just an open thing.
No, it's got like a
door.
It's like a sliding door.
This was not mentioned when we came in here.
Yeah, because it was already open that time. Because it wasn't you both who came in here that time. It was just her.
Well, in that case, I'm going to approach the door and try to open.
Right.
Have a look outside.
Roll strength.
Right. Oh, what the heck? Okay, hold on. And the saving throws?
Nope. Just pure strength.
You click the name strength.
Hold on, let me find it.
It's right beside your proficiency bonus. You see your your number there, and then above it is strength. Oh, you have a +4 to your strength. Cool.
Just give me a moment. My phone is lagging a little bit.
Well,
Okay.
if it lags too hard, you can always give me the go-ahead at any point that you have trouble.
I think I clicked on it. Did it work?
If it doesn't pop up, then you have to exit your character sheet.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, basically,
Okay.
I'll have to keep.
That's a problem we had.
Yeah. Again, I can't wait for her to no longer be on phone.
Alright, let's try again.
Natural motherfucking 20, baby!
Awesome! You open the door. There's a giant, massive wall of snow.
Oh shit.
Just so much snow. It is very packed, very dense. It looks like if you really ran for it, you might be able to create a dent, but you're not sure if you'll be able to go much farther than that, though. Not that you need to.
How far away is she and the door from me? And lying on the ground?
Like 20 feet.
I'm gonna go ahead, get off the floor and onto my feet, and I'm going to just slowly move over, and I'm just going to light my hand on fire with Spitfire, and I'm gonna put it to the snow.
It starts to smoke. Both of you roll dex saving throws.
What?
Oh.
If it's smoke, wouldn't it be con?
Oh no, that's not because of the smoke. It's not because of the smoke. You'll see in a moment.
She has 12. I have 16.
Okay. Smab, you passed. Freya, you did not. Smab, you managed to jump. If you want, you can either jump back of your own accord, or if you want, you can have your brother yank you. I'll leave that to you. In the meantime, Freya, the entire wall of snow basically bubbles into the room a bit, and then flops right on top of you, revealing a very unhealthily massive snowman. It has its entire mass form just squished right on top of you.
I just move over, flame in hand. If you're a sentient thing, I'd suggest you get off her before this flame enters you.
You do take 19 damage. The thing kind of just almost as if it's not fully properly formed or something. One arm finally pops out. Blap. Another arm. Pat. Bat. And then it starts to stand up. And its head is it's not proportionate to its body. Its head is rather small. And it just stands up. Freya is Looney Tunes style stuck to his stomach. He's just looking around confused. It kind of pokes at you to try and wake you up, but instead you basically kind of like Looney Tunes fall floating to the floor. If you would like to have a sign that says mother or brother, please let me know. In the meantime, did you decide on how you wanted to bail out of that smap?
Just basically have my Plaswhip shoot out, and just, I go with it
Okay.
when it hits and it reels back.
Okay. This thing is pretty. It's bigger than your brother. It's massive. This thing is about, not counting the fat, or snow, I should say, we're talking maybe about 20 feet tall, 800 pounds.
Oh my goodness.
I just look up at it, flame in hand. If you're here to cause harm, I will put this flame in your abdomen.
I mean, you will have to jump for that for one. Two, it just kind of stares at you confused. And it starts to suck its thumb as it sits.
I extinguish the flame.
It's just staring at you both, confused.
It's a child. More than that, it's a baby.
It is a very big
I'm
baby.
gonna walk away from it in slight disgust.
It is a very big baby. Very big baby. Again, 20 feet tall, 700 or 800 pound baby.
Super baby.
And
I wash my hands of this giant snow baby.
it's like patting around as if it's missing something.
What are you looking for?
It's taking shit.
Finally, it almost seems like it found whatever it's looking for. And it tries to hand it to you.
I guess I'll reach out and grab it.
Yo, is this a baby Frigimon?
No. No. I mean, I should have thought of that. And now I'm disappointed in myself.
It could be that now.
You know what? We're gonna retcon the shit out of that. Yeah, because I like that idea better. I
Frigimon.
I like the idea of a. And you know what? I'm gonna shrink it down to make it better. I'm gonna say it is a baby Frigimon. I'm toning down its size. It was originally a homemade Digimon, but I forgot all about Frigimon, so I'm changing that.
Wow.
Love that little guy. So yeah, a Frigimon basically just a baby Frigimon just hands you it, and it's a kind of like a little, almost like a. Anybody here see Da Vinci's Code?
Yes.
It kind of looks like that cylinder thing from it, where it looks like it has like tons of writing on it.
Mm-hmm.
The Frigimon basically, I'm gonna say it's still bigger than you two because you're not very tall to begin with. I'm gonna just say that he's like maybe at most of 5.5. I'm gonna say, and he just kind of pats you on head and then just like rolls into a ball and rolls out the door.
What the hell?
So yeah, do you investigate the thingy?
Yes.
Okay. Because this is in Norse, I'm gonna say you have advantage, and I'm gonna have you roll just to see if you can get the quality of the message. We're going to say history.
History. Let me see.
Oh god, apparently there's also a snowman mon that exists.
Yep. Nowhere near as likable as Frigimon, though.
Oof.
6, my lord.
Even with the advantage?
Mm-hmm.
That would have been a 2 without.
Wow, okay. Apparently it's going to be like that all over again. Here we go.
Yeah.
Well, it begins.
Let's see how many nat ones it takes to guess where we need to be. Here we go.
And I give advantage through my mangas, of which I have done a few of various types.
Not exactly. I'm gonna say
Just enough
because
for
of
an extra roll.
I'm gonna say because of your love of puzzles, because it is in Norse, so I don't feel like the manga background would help. But the loving of puzzles and stuff, finding solutions, I feel like that would help. So I'm gonna say you can, just not from that angle. So please roll again.
I'm rolling history again?
Uh huh.
Okay.
Vinland Saga. But that's a 17.
Uh huh. So you managed to, after a quick little bit and getting some like, oh maybe that part clicks here because of the weird sensation or whatever have you. Basically, eventually you kind of piece it together. It is a request for help. Smab, the name makes no sense to you. Her, the name makes instant sense. Santamon.
Huh?
Santamon. He basically has sent you a missive saying, I am in great trouble. I need help. I am beseeching and begging you to come help me. I cannot do this on my own. What would you like to say and do?
I guess I inspect the request to see if there's like any information about where we have to go.
No, but there is a little thing that says if agree, click on the bottom.
In that case, I'm looking at the other two and seeing if they want to go ahead.
What would you like to say, Smab?
I'm just. You know, Santa doesn't exist, right?
I'm also gonna say that by the time you realize this, you realize that there are presents that have your and Kai's name on them. I'm gonna say it finally like clicks that that's been there for a while.
I just go ahead and look at it. That proves nothing.
Fair. Kai's just like, obviously I'll go wherever my sister goes, but I mean, worst case scenario, it might actually be Santa, and we could then have quite the interesting little scientific discovery on our hands. Whether anyone believe it or not, I'm not counting that part.
I hate when you make sense.
For what it's worth, same. I'm gonna assume that by that token, you've probably clicked the button as soon as they finish.
Yep.
Cool! You're all three teleported.
I was gonna get my present.
Oh, don't worry. The present comes with. It's a big teleportation circle.
Yay.
It's a pretty big one. Like, it catches the presents. It catches you both. It does catch your weapons before anyone starts to worry. You are not
I
disarmed.
have my weapon.
The thing is that when you teleport over there, the presents are almost shifted. They go from laying on the floorways, they're to like in your hands almost. Almost out of like consideration for where you're about to land because you land in snow. Lots and lots of snow. Snow as far as the eye can see.
Yay!
It is a bloodied damn tundra of snow. Thankfully, from what you could tell, off in the distance, not far away, there is a small little village. And you get the sensation, possibly because of this music on the wind, or the fact that it's glowing like a freaking Christmas tree, it might be that direction you want to go. And I do mean like Christmas is all hell type glowing.
Clearly, someone is obsessed with Christmas.
Apparently.
I have a good feeling that we're either going to get to see actually Santa, or we're going to see the best Santa impersonator ever.
Hmm.
Either way, this should be quite funny and interesting.
I go ahead and if we're moving, I'm unraveling my present.
Kind of like, not like hard, he gives you like a little gentle poke on the cheek, like, hey, we should do it together, don't you think?
Hmm.
Technically, we are the only family for each other right now, aren't we?
Uncle's still alive.
What?
Uncle's still alive.
Kai's face goes from a playful smile to just like a, aw, man. I was kind of hoping his own self-hate would have offed him long ago.
Trust me, self-hate doesn't destroy one. It only makes them stronger.
Yeah, I was hoping he'd be the exception to that rule, though. Ugh,
If I'm not the exception, he's not the exception.
I hate when you're right. Ugh.
The feeling's mutual.
Let's. You know what? Let's definitely open these presents right now to bring back some joy. Do you three start to unwrap your presents together?
I'm unwrapping mine. My brother's unwrapping his.
Are you unwrapping your present now, since everyone's doing so?
Mhm.
Uh-huh. I'm going to start with Freya, because hers is the one that's most confusing, probably.
Hmm.
Freya, in yours, there is a ring.
Huh.
It is gold. It does appear to be an engagement ring.
Santa's like, I'm gonna wife this one.
Do you read the inside?
Yes.
It says, to Freya, from O. Sorry for the mistakes, and sorry for becoming what I have. Remember, my heart is yours.
That's a lot of words for the inside of the ring.
Yeah, it's almost like it's almost kind of like the Ring of Power writing almost inside. Like it's going the full circle.
It's scroll.
Yeah, it's like a scroll. Yeah, that's what you see. What do you do with it? What do you say? Think on that while I go to the Smab and Kai. Smab. Your
Yeah.
present is a weird one. It's a cassette. It says to Smab and Kai. As Kai opens his, it is a Walkman. It is a cassette player, basically. And it says to Smab and Kai.
I got the older tech.
So, now we go back to Freya temporarily. Have you decided on what you'd like to say / do?
I guess I just look at the ring and for a moment I start to feel sad and just kind of hold the ring close to me.
Mm-hmm. Do you put it on?
Yeah, definitely.
Mm-hmm. As you put the ring on, you get a gut feeling that Smab hasn't told you something very important. You slightly hear Orpheus in the background say, "I'm not fully gone." And that's it. The ring now will not come off, by the way.
Oh shoot.
Yeah. No matter how much you try and tug, no matter how much force you apply, it just does not come off. Smab, do you and Kai play the cassette?
Mm. I would play my respective piece of equipment.
Because you gotta remember, this is like a. Basically, you can't use one without the other.
Mm.
Because it's just the cassette, like, recorded.
Oh,
Yeah.
I see. Does it have like a split earpiece?
Yes, it does. There's a split earpiece. Do you
Slide it in. Press play. Put it in ears.
It starts off shockingly somber. There's Ave Maria playing in the background. And you hear two familiar voices. One, then another. Back and forth. Honestly, I've given up hope that this will reach you in time. Sorry, Rio. Some father I am, huh? So blinded by grief, and yet it took too long to figure it out. I failed. Again. I couldn't save your brother. I couldn't save anyone. Damn it. I couldn't find a cure. I failed. Worse, I failed as a father. I failed as a scientist. I failed as a doctor. I know you hate me. You have every right to hate me. But this one time I am going to grow a pair of balls and say what I should have said long ago. I am sorry. I truly am. I am a failure. Just promise me this. Even though I have failed at every aspect, do not become me. I promise you that there are going to be those around you who will fight for you, who will fight with you, and who will shed blood with you. I know that. Please. Please, my darling girl. Don't get yourself hurt, despite my failures. Well, her mother would like to say some things as well, so I'll let her take lead now. Alright. I said I wasn't gonna cry. Your mom's too emotional. Rio, sweetie. I'm sorry. I should have stuck up for you better. I should have been a better mom. Now you listen here. You take care of yourself, okay? or I swear I'm going to bring you back and smack you. I have no clue where you've gone, or if you're okay. But you better take care of yourself, sweetie. There. We already lost Kai. Don't make us go through losing you as well, please. As Ave Maria slowly cuts out, there's the sign that the tape is done. Anything to say?
I just pressed the rewind button.
I'm not gonna re-say the whole thing again. I'm just gonna say
No.
it repeats.
Yeah. I wonder if there's a side B.
No.
It's from my uncle. He's a piece of shit.
No. There is, on the back of the cassette player, there is a note for Kai saying, if you read this, watch after your sister. That's all. Mostly because they're convinced he's gone. So, of course. Oh, and there's also, on the bottom of the cassette player, I know family can be hard, but anything can be fixed. That's the joy of the season. From Santamon. Your brother kind of just like, as he's staring off into the glowing town, he just kind of shows you the bottom of the cassette player while staring off into the distance.
Doesn't prove jack squat.
I mean, I'm kind of starting to believe it. Slowly. Because we're surrounded by snow, and I just realized where we were. The snow had died down. It hasn't died down here.
All I know, this could be a trick from Uncle.
If this is a trick from Uncle, I'm going to give him props. It's convincing. Very convincing. Do you guys start making your way to the town?
I will, but I'll take the headset piece out of his ear, put it in mine. I'm just gonna rewind, play. Rewind, play.
Yeah,
Rewind, play. I want to try and figure out if there's anything fishy in here. I'm trying to analyze everything.
Oh, you want to see if this is a trick? Would you like to roll? I'm going to tell you right now, you will never succeed.
Natural 20 still exists. I have a 5% chance!
Look, you can roll a nat 29 times. It still won't make a difference.
Hey, it doesn't mean our character doesn't find this fishy.
Oh yeah, if you want to roll, by all means. I'm just going to tell you right now, no matter what you do, you fail. You can roll
15.
Yeah, you fail.
Died.
You fail. Yeah.
I just keep doing it. Fail.
Yeah.
Fail. Fail. And every time I fail, a bit more of my face softens until eventually I'm just walking and I'm a silent crying husk.
Yeah. To put it mildly, in order for you to have succeeded of there being anything wrong with this, which there isn't, you would have to succeed get a 900 out of a nat 20. So have fun getting a nat 900 on a d20.
Or I could roll 900 nat 20s back to back.
That still would not be enough.
But yeah, that's what's going on with me.
As it gets closer, the music starts to get louder and louder. I'm not going to say which Christmas music is playing, Because unfortunately,
Copyright-free Christmas music.
all of them is playing.
And it's all copyright-free.
Every single district is playing a different Christmas song as loud as they can. As a result, all of them are combining in the middle to make some brand new song.
You guys enjoying this new song? Me with headset on. Rewind, play.
Yeah.
Rewind, play.
You see something very weird, though. You see no elves. You see hundreds, if not thousands, of dwarfs. They are all working in flawless sync.
Huh.
They are doing everything from making toys, packing up bikes, games, systems, so on and so on. They are packing everything up into boxes and then waddling their way to put them on a conveyor belt. They all look exactly the same.
Oh, that's not creepy.
They are all 3.5 feet tall, massive beards, green outfits, green hat with a bobble on the end, white gloves, red shoes. They're all abnormally fit for dwarves and very balanced out in their build and frame. They look equal to fast as they are strong and dexterous as they are powerful. And they all have what looks like an axe on them. You can tell that the blades have not really had to be used much at all. They're in almost pristine condition. They do have some engraving. You can't read any of it though. Turns out whoever engraved them had really shitty handwriting. Off in another district, you can kind of hear reindeer being fed, being taken care of. On another end, you can kind of hear stuff being like built and crafted. But just straight shot, you can see what looks like a very nice building. It's very large, kind of industrial a little bit. But instead of pumping out like black smog, it's almost like pumping out rainbows. Puffs of like glitter and sparkles.
Ew.
It smells like gingerbread cookies, basically, if you care about that detail. It's almost as if someone's like expelling gingerbread cookie scent.
My fart is gingerbread cookie.
Kind of, yeah. That's kind of what it looks like. Do you head in? Or do you go somewhere else?
I'd say I feel a little suspicious about what I'm seeing around, so I'll approach the building, but I'll see if I can like look through peek through a door or a window or something, just to kind of see if I can find something.
There is a window, and what you see is kind of like almost like a factory ground. There's conveyor belts going to and from. There's what looks like a sleigh off in the far corner. It looks like it's getting fixed up and repaired. It looks like it got put through the ringer. From what you can see Santamon kind of heading upstairs. He does not. He looks miserable. He looks like he just has been through a hell of a night. There's tons of more dwarves inside too.
Hmm. In that case, I guess I kind of slowly creep in there and just kind of say hello.
They kind of all turn at once to you. They stare for a second, and it's like, then they all scream once, Santamon! They've come to save our asses! Understandably, Santamon's like, what? Wait, they curse? They don't normally curse? What's going on? What's going on? Oh, hello.
Hello.
He like just pinches himself real quick. Oh no, I'm not delusional. Okay. I'm not gonna lie. I was scared you would say no. Is it just you, or do you have friends?
Yeah, I have two friends.
This way. Come on.
We're here to go. Yes, we got the note. How about help?
Come here. Come on. We need to talk in private. Up to my office. Do you drag Smab and Kai to follow, or do they follow naturally?
I do not. I am obsessed with this player.
So she definitely drags your butt. I'm gonna say. No, I'm gonna say that Kai kind of drags you. I feel like that's something he would do. He'd just be like, "Come on," and kind of like wrap his arm around your shoulder. Come on, there. As you walk inside and walk to where Sanamon is waiting for you, there's what looks like a elevator, but the entirety of the inside is like a gingerbread house.
Oh my goodness.
Icing on some walls. There looks like some icing on the roof. It's kind of got a triangular point to it. The floor looks like it's embedded with chocolate chips. Smab, if you want to stay lost in that player, despite being in this kind of absurd of an elevator, I will have to have you roll a d20.
I got a 4.
Okay, you do not stay lost in your world. As you start to look down and you realize, what's with the chocolate chips embedded in the floor? And then as it starts to pop and pop and pop, you eventually finally realize that across the elevator from you is Santamon, who is just ever so slightly shorter than you. He's got a full big beard. I'll have to pull up another browser source image. Hold on. I probably should have done that earlier, but I didn't think see. So, off to a great start these days.
I just look at him. Proves nothing.
Really, Rio? Well, it's not like it matters in the end, after all. So, do you like the cassette? He just says that and then just waits patiently.
So what? You're a delivery service.
Not quite. Not quite. As stated, I am Santamon.
Well, no such thing.
I'm gonna say, even though you say that, your Digivice finally chimes in for once and basically says exactly that. Santamon, Mega Level.
Quiet, you.
Santamon, Omnipotent
Quiet,
Level. It is said that Santamon brings joy, but also presents to all the good children around the world. It is said that, in spite of disbelief of some children, Santamon will still provide presents to good children.
I don't care what you say. False information. False news.
Fake news.
Damn it, well played. That was funny. That was really funny. Damn it.
I'll believe in Digimon. I'll believe in so many other things. Gods. Humans that can become Digimon and evolve. Santa? Santa's the last thing that should ever exist.
Well, I wish I knew what to say, but I'm afraid I exist, therefore I am. That's the most I can say. But that is not why I called you here. The reason I've asked for your help is because Clawmon is coming. Oh, sorry, I forget. In human parlance, his name is a little altered. My bad. Claws with a W is coming. You almost like.
Starts with a W?
No, sorry. Claws with a W. Bleh. Let me kind of give you a rough idea. You know of Santa Claus, but then there's another version, an evil version called Santa Claus. Follow?
Uh-huh.
Cool. Phew. I was scared I have to go in more depth. I don't want to.
No.
Yes. Technically, that is Clawmon. Claws is the same thing, but the human equivalency. Whereas I am the Digimon equivalency of Santa.
The equivalency, not the real thing.
I mean, in the digital world, I am the real thing. In the human world, I would be viewed as... I wouldn't say identical twin. I'd more phrase it as other half. Think about it as being the exact same as your own situation right now. Both human and Digimon. There and here. One and the other. Make it a little easier to understand? He kind of almost does like this thing with his hands that almost makes you think of like an anime girl. And what did you say, Smab?
Still don't believe you. I'll take it that you have an evil imposter, air quotes, and will help with that, but I don't think you're how you say you are, no matter what Digiway says.
Basically, he starts to levitate, pats you on the head. That's okay. That's completely fine, Rio. I am just glad that the cassette is helping to ease your pain. That's all that I need. Because you are a very good kid. Tap, tap, tap.
Why was I never treated like one then?
Because the best people often go through horrible things. It's a very sad part of the world. I wish there was a way to minimize it more. But I do all that I can with what I can. Even if it doesn't necessarily go well for me. Or do as much good as I wish it would. Without kind of really much of any warning, you just kind of get a small hug. Just a small hug around the head. It's not tight and it's easy to get out of if you wanted to. Like, barely any effort would require.
Though I don't believe in Santa, I will accept this random hug. Because at the moment, my character very much needs one.
You do feel a small tear kind of like fall onto your head. Believe me when I say this, you are a good kid. You've been put through crap that you didn't deserve. But I am so glad and relieved to see that you still have a good heart. Thank you. Hugs you again. Almost as if in a cruel sense of irony. Ding! Office floor. Alright, now come. He's still kind of like hugging you, but he's also kind of dragging you while levitating. Come. Much talk. Kind of obviously just doesn't know even how to respond. Like,
It's like, oh shit, someone hugged Rio and they didn't fight back.
Yeah, kind of. So, as you go in, he kind of gives you a pinch on the cheeks. And then goes to a computer. Clicks a few buttons. It's very awkward because his fingers are very fluffy and fat. And hairy.
Yeah, fluffy.
Yeah.
Like a certain comedian.
Yeah. So he types some stuff out, has to make some corrections because fat finger. The desk kind of opens up and then kind of shoots out a projection. The projection shows basically the same look, but it's instead of a red coat with a red cheeks, it's pitch black coat. There is no rose, there's no red tint on the cheeks at all. The eyes glow a bloody red. He does not have a Christmas bag. He has an axe. He has an axe. And it doesn't get better from there. He is slathered in blood. There is viscera all over his hands. And his beard, on top of not being that pristine white, it is a blood-stained black. There are horns sticking out from his hat, which is in tatters. He has very sharp fangs sticking out, almost as if itching to rip someone's throat. Behold, Clawmon. I do not know why. This is something sudden, but Clawmon has never been exactly kind. But Clawmon has accepted some deal, and as such has become this. We've never gotten along, and we've never liked each other, but this is extreme. Hence why I need your help. The facts are is we counter each other. We keep each other in balance. My magic is used for getting in and out quietly, for not waking children, for getting away. He, however, is more for destruction, carnage, battle. He can fight his way out. I can mess with one's mind, put them to sleep, even have them believe that they didn't see me at all, when they did. Yes, I am referring to you two and the time you tried to stay up all night to find me. Yes, I have not forgotten that. You did see me. Yes, I did make sure you didn't know it, though. Besides, who wants to hear a story about Santa, the socially awkward fat man? Blech. So yeah, will you help me with this monster before any more get hurt?
It sounds like you need a strike team to help tip the balance in your favor.
Unfortunately, um, well, he might have half of my staff on his side. He just slowly looks away.
I just look over at Lucimon. So, Lucimon, what do you think about all this?
Um, I'm not sure what to make of it, but I guess it can hurt to try and help.
Just as Kai is about to speak, you hear an explosion. Do you look outside, where all the explosions seem to be sounding from?
Yeah.
Cool. Buildings are getting blown the F up. There are buildings getting blown up. There are some dwarves who are getting, like, quite genuinely blown up and launched for miles. And that is where we're going to end for this session. I hope you all have been enjoying our first ever Digimon live event. I hope you guys are excited for 2 weeks from now, because next week I will be busy doing a 3-day stream for a friend.
I had some fun.
Cool.
Yeah, me too.
Good. Was the cliffhanger nice and palpable?
Yes.
Oh, good.
It turned into a war movie all of a sudden.
I hope you guys are excited for next time. Bye. Anyone want to say a sign out?
Think
Yeah,
bug.
yeah.